Hey guys, how's it going? Oh, let me reverse this. Alright, ASVAB number 4. I see I'm getting more views on this, so I figure I'd do another one. Alright, remember, try it yourself. I'm going to get right into it. Arithmetic reasoning. A store owner buys a jacket at a wholesale price of $60 and marks up the price by 20%. That means it's going to gain price. It's going to be more. A week later, a customer purchases the jacket using a 10% off coupon applied to the markup price. What was the final price the customer pays before tax? Okay, so it's a percentage problem, pretty classic. It's on the easier side, and we're going to take advantage of that. My bad. Can I write on here? No. Hold on. All right, we're good. All right, we're going to take advantage of it. So we have $60 is the first value. So that's like the OG original. $60. We need to find 20% of it. So to find 20% of 60, we're going to multiply it by 20%. But to make the percentage a decimal, we move the decimal place 2 times. So we're actually going to do 60 times 0.2. All right. To do that, we could do multiplication like this. Remember, I could put the 0 here, but it makes it a longer problem. So just 60 times 0.2. 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 6, 12. Move the decimal once. So what I found was $12 is 20%. All right? So they're saying the price goes up by 20%. So if we know $12 is 20%, we can add that onto our original. Because remember, markup means it raises the money. So we got 60 plus 12. Kind of do that in your head, or you can write it on top of each other, but that's $72. Okay? So that was the 20% increase. Now we're going to do a 10% decrease. That being said, if we want to be a little cheap and look at our answers, 72 can't be the answer because we're about to take a discount on that. So let's see what happens. So we need to find 10% of 72. Just like before, this means multiply. And we got to make this a decimal. So 1, 2, 0.10. So 72 times 0.10. Bam. Oh, we could actually make it 0.1. Because you could get rid of the 0. That makes it a lot easier. Aha. Remember, we would love one number on the bottom for multiplication. It makes it a ton easier. Let's multiply. 1 times 2, 2. 1 times 7, 7. Move the decimal. 7.2. And in money terms, that's $7.20. So we're going to take $72 and we're going to subtract $7.20 from it. Now, when I do ASVAB with students, everyone knows money. So we could probably get the answer just by thinking about it. So picture it this way. You're about to save $7.20 off of 72. So if you think about it, you could subtract 7 first. So 71, 70, 65. Okay? And then you're going to take away some. So the best answer is definitely 64.80. And then there it is. If you really had to, I'm just going to show you real quick. If you really had to subtract it the long way, you would have done this. I'm going to do the work quick. Oh yeah, that wouldn't have to reduce. So we got 0, 7, decimal 4. That's a 10. So this is an 8. 64.80. There it is. Not too important, okay? I would if I was tutoring you one-on-one, you would be able to know that this is the 64.80. And there we go. There are some tricks to that with the 10% rules, but the reason why I didn't do the tricks, if you know what I'm talking about, is because this could have been anything. It didn't have to be 20. It could have been 17%. And then you would have to do everything we just did. Okay? All right. Answer was A. All right, now for the math knowledge. Ooh, it looks like stats. A jar contains a total of 20 marbles. 5 are red, 3 are blue, and 4 are green. And the rest are yellow. If one marble is chosen at random, what is probability that the marble chosen is not red or blue? Okay. So you can really spell this problem out, but we're going to pretend we were decently seasoned in this. So we know probability is always part over a whole. That's where I would start. And we know the whole is the total. So the total number of marbles would be 20. Because there's 20 total. And now we got to basically do the part. Now they're saying not red or blue. So we'd have to get rid of the red and blue from the 20. So it looks like 5 are red. 4, no. Yeah, you got to read it carefully. Jeez. 5 are red. 3 are blue. And honestly, who cares what the rest is? Okay, they just said not red or blue. So if there are 5 red and 3 blue, that means there's 8 total that it can't be. So we got to get rid of 8 from the 20, which means how much is left? 12. Okay? If you didn't really understand that, it's because there's 5 red, 3 blue, the rest, right? And then there's the rest. So we know all this with the rest adds up to 20. So the rest is 12. And that's the part because they said not red or blue. Okay? Sorry if that was hard to understand. So the answer is 12 over 20. It's not there because we could reduce it. So we can divide top and bottom by... We could do 2s at first. Everybody likes to do a 2. 6 over 10. We could do 2s again. And that would be 3 over 5. Boom, boom. Is it there? It sure is. So for that one, the answer was B. Alright guys, hope that was well. I'm doing it at my own pace, so I don't know when the next one will be, but please give me a like, comment, subscribe. Have a good one.